Yeah, that's it. Oh wow. For every single day that goes, I get gray hair. Hopefully, I get to have this when I attend Comic-Con again. I'll be dressed like, I don't know, Adam Brashear or a race-swapped Viltrumite. I already have the mustache, so I could easily do an Omni-Man. Or if I get a little bit of a cut, like I'll do Buff Frog, you know? Buff Freddie Mercury. God, I'm excited for season 2 of Invincible. How's it going, people? Jack here with another video, and today we'll be checking out something from the internet historian on Dashcon, a Tumblr convention. Just saying those two words together just makes me laugh. Like, look, Tumblr used to be a fun page. I used to go there for the sake of art. And only art, not the culture. That was before I knew about something like ArtStation or even DeviantArt. Like, Tumblr used to be a great repository for, like, awesome people. Obviously, there was the porn, which got shut down and many people started leaving Tumblr because of that. But ironically enough, I think it was last year when Elon made his deal with Twitter that people started flocking back to Tumblr because they supposedly reversed the whole ban on non-safe for work content, so yeah. But anyways, the failure of Dashcon, a Tumblr event failing, yeah, sounds exactly like it's supposed to be.
In March of 2013, a group of Tumblr users come up with a brilliant idea. Dashcon, a convention specifically for
We're not
and
affiliated
by
with Tumblr.
Tumblr users. This is their story. Dashcon, hosted the Renaissance Marriott in Chicago. Only $65 for the weekend. In March of 2013, a group of Tumblr users come up with a brilliant idea. Dashcon, a convention specifically for and by Tumblr users. This is their story. Dashcon, hosted the Renaissance Marriott in Chicago. Only $65 for the weekend.
Wow.
Epic panel lineup. Welcome to Night Vale reading. LGBTQIP2SAA+. Massive ball.
Hold on, did it say two spirits?
LGBTQIP2SAA+.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit of a remember that. Oh my god, I had forgotten about that. That's an Indian thing, right? Where it's supposedly either meaning gender fluidity or like you have a third gender. Like, not exactly the same, but I guess we used to have something similar in some African cultures. Namely, I know for my own country of Cameroon and also places like Angola, for example, or Zimbabwe, where like a third gender used to be a thing. But obviously with colonization and the light of Christianity entering the chat, the Portuguese was like, no. God says no. That was abolished, and of course a lot of homophobia entered many African countries like that, so yeah.
Plus, massive ball pit, steam-powered giraffe live show, the Baker Street Babes, and friendly memes, you bet. Expect 5,000 people. We'll see you there. Whoosh. Here comes Friday, and a big fat serving of reality. About 500 people show up at 9 AM, but nothing is scheduled until 1 PM, so people just wait around for the next 4 hours.
By the way, they hosted it in the Marriott Hotel. I am reminded of Watch Dogs for this, because Watch Dogs has a similar plot, like, well, not the con, but like they do a con in the beginning of the game.
Okay, I'm in the lobby of the Merlot.
With Aiden Pierce hacking the Marriott Hotel, or the Merlot as they call it in the game, which is similar to an actual event of hackers who stole a lot of information and money from the guest of that hotel. So yeah, having it hosted in one of the most popular chains in the world that has experienced a lot of scams isn't it's not ideal.
So at what point did you decide that this is what you wanted to do with your life?
I did, it just kind of happened.
The thug life chose you?
Turns out steam-powered giraffe cancelled months ago. Sorry, If you bought special tickets, no refunds though, lol. Check out the games room. 1 TV, 1 console, perfect for up to 7,000 people. Here's that ball pit you were looking forward to.
Free Palestine! Death to Israel! Death to Israel! Free Palestine!
Buddy!
Overall, it's a pretty fucking slow day.
Okay, so you're dressed up as the Batman movie shooter. What made you choose this costume?
Wait a minute. This is taking place in 2014. The shooting was in 2012, right? Yeah, I mean, that one is pretty easy to remember because a lot of disasters and very crude memes were born in 2012.
What made you decide to dress up as the Prime Minister of Israel to this convention?
They say dress for the job you want.
Then by 9 PM, disaster strikes. The bill for the venue hasn't even been paid. The hotel wants it immediately or the doors will be shut and the convention is over.
I'm here at Dashcon. Coffee getting taken out unless everyone in this room can accumulate $17,000.
What?
Donation button on our website, and any little bit like helps.
Wait a minute. They had nothing planned in this. How? How are you so short in cash? Didn't they pay $65 each for 7,000 people? Yeah, that's it. Oh my god. This is simultaneously one of the most impressive and most pathetic thing that I've ever seen. I would have left. I would have left by this point. Yo, if the hosts are asking you to pay more money after you've paid $65 for something that they should have planned in a luxurious hotel, and you see an empty room with a ball pit, bruh, leave.
But they raise the money, and the con continues. Saturday.
That lady
Artists and
knew.
stallholders who paid $150 each for their tables aren't selling anything because their customers just donated all of their cash. Tumblr's turned on the convention completely.
The destruction of this
convention
is dedicated to all of the women whose
bank account
have been ruined and ruled by it. I'm tired of you stealing my
money.
I'm tired of you making me
Donate to PayPal.
tired of you.
They call Dashcon a scam and try to have certain events shut
Was that a weight scale that she was smashing? I mean,
down. Mark Does Stuff, a gay Hispanic panelist,
Hi, I'm Mark.
is sent death threats because they think he's a straight white male and misappropriating the gay for profit. Pacific Rim is illegally played to an audience.
it gets better. Oh my god, it gets better. Thinking about it, most of the unhinged Twitter users have got to be Tumblr refugees who just left on Tumblr to continue ranting and furiously spamming their ideals on Twitter. It has got to be it. It's like one of the most Twitter thing to do.
Of 100, Tumblr sends tweets to Del Toro to get them in trouble. The Dr. Horrible sing-along blog sing-along is cancelled due to copyright concerns. Then,
yeah,
the main
obviously.
event. As long as we get to see a live reading from Welcome to Night Vale, it'll all be okay.
We're here for the live reading of Welcome to the Night Vale.
It's cancelled.
12:50
Let me
right
guess,
now,
it's cancelled,
and
right?
They're still not here.
Okay, so basically, Night Vale just walked.
What?
We're all excited.
Hello, John.
So 1, 2.
While everyone is still sitting in that room waiting for the show to start, they changed the rules on the website so that there are no refunds. But don't worry,
Oh, that's got me. It's a good thing that people are keeping tabs, huh?
there's a silver lining. Everyone who paid extra to see Welcome to Night Vale is entitled to a free extra hour in the ball pit.
I'm gonna say one thing. degenerates. And I'm gonna include myself in there because I don't know exactly where I would have been back in 2014 if this was me. I probably wouldn't have been there, but just in case if my wee brain really got taken to the nth degree. But degenerates' ability to wanting to stick together in situations where they can actually socialize with each other is commendable. But fucking check yourself.
This is what your $17,000 went to.
And with
this
that,
is
a meme is
laughable.
born.
ScamCon 2014.
By the early afternoon, the vendors pack up and leave. Some shitty panels happen.
LGBT Q&A, where they gave us too small of a table and not enough chairs. So pansexual, polysexual, omnisexual, fluid.
Because again, they don't have any cash, they're giving out free hotel mints as prizes.
What?
The teenage unpaid helpers
What?
who are promised free meals
What?
aren't given anything and go hungry.
Okay, no disrespect to LGBT folks right now, okay? Don't do that. But goddamn, the mints? Why? Why? What the hell is wrong with you?
There's a full-on organizer meltdown, and Tumblr finds out that the main artwork used for the convention is in fact stolen copyright material.
Of course.
By the evening, the unthinkable happens.
Somebody steals
The
the
ball
ball
pit
pit.
starts to deflate, and someone pisses in it. Sunday, the ball pit is taken away. Also, Tumblr finds out that Random Acts, a charity that Dashcon claims to be partnered with, isn't in fact partnered at all, which means, by the way, they've just been pocketing the money. The organizers host an official apology panel.
Part of that is on us. There were a lot of mistakes made on a lot of different people's parts, and we take full responsibility for the parts that were us. We are first timers, but we intend to learn from our mistakes to make 2015 even better.
Here's a quick summary of that.
Oh shit. Is it just me or this is ringing kind of like Fire Festival-ish? Like, you know, I swear, don't do it. If they're trying to promote 2015's version right now, I'm gonna lose it.
I blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
And everything is closed by 1 p.m. Since Dashcon, there have been many rumors online that the whole thing was an out-and-out scam. So I did some detective work to see whether it was true.
Ooh.
I think what I found proves that even if the staff didn't set out to scam people, they did opportunistically steal and lie. Prepare for some high-quality autism. Dashcon had a written agreement to pay $40,000 plus some change to the Renaissance Hotel Marriott. They paid $20,000 before the thing began, so they had a balance of $20,000 still remaining. They told the hotel that 5,000 to 7,000 people would be attending, and could they please pay as the door sales came in. As a financially risky move, the Marriott agreed verbally, but not in writing. On the first day, the hotel sees at most 1,000 people. They know that Dashcon's door sales are fucked, so they enforce immediate payment as per their written contract.
Right.
Dashcon does not have the funds. And here's where it gets interesting.
Oh. So they made most of the money on door sales.
Dashcon claims they only have $3,000 in cash. So at 9 p.m, Dashcon staff gather everyone into one room to beg for the remaining $17,000.
That's not... There's not 7,000 people. There's not even 1,000 people here. Like, a few hundreds.
Let's do a head count. 33, 129, 120, maybe another 33 here in case there are people on the margin, and we'll add 10% to be generous. It's unlikely that there are more than 350 people in this room.
Sure.
Now we know they reached their goal.
Almost got shut down.
Really?
We need to raise $17,000.
Really?
$50
That's pretty cool.
per head. right? Yeah, they need at least $50 per head.
Did you do it?
We did it in under an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
They receive donations by PayPal and cash, but only a small fraction in cash. Let's be generous and say 1/10 of the room at most. You can see people donating in the footage, and it's probably much less. So even if each cash donor is giving $20, which again, generous,
$700.
that's only $700 total. Therefore, the other $16,000 or so is in electronic payments. Now let's look at this leaked list of transactions. Hold on. They made most of their payment in cash, almost $12,000, but they only could have got $700 from the donors, and they only had $3,000 in cash. So where did the rest of it come from?
They lied. They lied. It's door sales. It's door sales.
It's door sales revenue, not donations. Meaning they lied about only having $3,000 in the first place.
You fuckers thought that you could post. You could make an event and not let Mr. Incognito jump in there and figure it out. Ah, you bellends. Yikes, dude.
They actually had at least 10,000. Now, here are the transactions that come from the PayPal MasterCard. Let's take that from the total owed, and what we get is the following. In a best case scenario, of the donated $17,000, at most, they spent less than $7,000 keeping the place open, they spent over $2,000 on themselves and their own accommodation, and the remaining $9,000 or so, they pocketed. Also, they're liars.
Because I was on stage for an hour in front of 5,000 people in a room.
Is there 5,000 people here?
A riot.
Oh, now that's straight up evil. You scam people out of their pocket money and have them sing "We Are the Champions." Oh, this is... this kind of makes my blood boil. I kind of want to laugh at these people still being around. But, like, you can't blame them from having, like, this aspiration of wanting to have a good time. Like, the worst thing that should have happened for them is to have all this musk, the stink of other people around them, because that's what you get with the con. People in the stinking ass costume that they've been wearing for 3 days. If they don't have an exchange costume, always have a spare.
Yeah, okay, back to my post.
But there's one last thing I want to touch on. As part of the merchandising, an official Dashcon DVD is listed. And it's possible that a copy exists out there somewhere, and I need to find it. So I want to put a $100 bounty out for anyone who might have a copy. It doesn't need to be the physical DVD, just a copy of the file itself. The hunt is on.
Wow. At least poor them, at least they weren't stuck on an island somewhere like it was with Fire Festival. Which, by the way, I think the guy was released from jail, right? Meaning that he's about to start another one. Oh, I'm looking forward to season 2 of the Internet Historian and Fire Festival. That would be dope. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, please do go and subscribe to the Internet Historian and like the video if you did. And see you guys in the next one. Bye.